More like uh, dicks and dildos.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
too much.
Really, just a lot of
Too much
party
bullshit.
interactions.
We're just waiting for this meeting
Yeah.
between what the king
Mm-hmm.
and like some Riken commander general.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We decided to make it all about us instead.
Yep.
A little bit. Somebody didn't have a voice to DM 90% of the characters.
Awkward.
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 But we're so back, ladies and gentlemen. We're so
Yeah, the 10% was Gurk.
Yeah.
Who else do we need, really?
Um. So yeah, what
Lysander
happened?
stole the mirror.
That's true. He did.
No, I didn't. Who said that?
Anyway, he
Lies
stole the
and
mirror
slander.
after following, I think, following Champagne into a bar
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and tried to call Claire. Claire was in the middle of a show, and he told her that he would call her back later. And we'll see what we'll see what happens.
Yeah, she did not seem happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's striving and she's way better
No.
without Lysander. I
Yeah,
think.
she had a pretty big crowd.
We're making him
compared to
cry.
what
Are we...
Lysander had.
Stop. Enough.
Oh my god. Yeah, then everyone's was screaming at each other. Lysander and Sweetgrass were screaming at each other, and then what happened?
Lysander
Yeah.
finds Dog pretty suspicious.
Whiskey.
Yeah, I read her whole mind.
Yeah, Sweetgrass defended her,
Mm-hmm.
even though he was
Even
right.
though I could plainly see your
Mhm.
thoughts.
Bless you.
Sorry.
So he at least knows something's up.
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Which is good. Which is good. Nargash was chilling, he was sleeping.
Why
drinking
is
his coffee.
everybody fighting?
Yeah, a gentleman in the bar.
It's
was
time
like,
for
"Oh, Nargash,
supper."
you're so cool. Tell us more stories. While everyone else was going at each
Yeah.
other's throats.
Absolutely
Nargash describing.
huge episode for Nargash.
What was that, Johnny?
Huh?
What'd you say?
So an absolutely huge episode for Nargash.
Thank you.
Wolf
You found
and
him
Champagne
really weird.
fought again.
Yeah, that was
Not
pretty
a
weird.
not a weird thing to happen. I was like, oh my god, I was so shocked. And Wolf broke his helmet. I was like, oh, you're pathetic. And split his helmet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You carry your past like a coward. I free myself
then-
of mine.
and then
That was so metal.
I carry my past on my shell.
And then he went to the forest with Lysander to hunt for some wolves, and he killed a wolf and stole his pelt, and now he wears that pelt as his new
Stole is a
cloak
funny
slash
word.
helmet. No. Yeah, I said stole. I'm sorry.
Rude.
I mean like I don't know how you pelt. How do you say when you take
Skinned it.
skin? Okay, yeah, you skin the wolf. I don't. Yeah, not the word I meant to use.
Close.
And then Dog was like, Champagne, I care so much about you. Let me hug you. I love you. I'm so sorry about all of this. And Champagne was like, yeah, Doggy Dog, I love you. You're my everything. and they
It
hug,
was a
and then it's okay.
ruse.
No, that didn't happen.
That didn't
Fuck
happen.
off.
Well, dog did hug Champagne. At the very least, but I don't think it was genuine.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's a hug of manipulation and evil.
Wow.
Wow, just
Wow.
getting it out there.
Same with Wolf.
What? Yeah, a little bit.
What?
And that's it. Then we saw, I don't know, people.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wolf,
we were
Wolf
going
also
to-
told Lysander that he was gonna help him
Oh,
kill
yeah.
Champagne.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Um,
literally forgot about that. It was so stupid.
Eh,
I didn't forget.
That was Miles trying to improv for once in his life and going horribly.
No,
No,
that's awesome.
rocked.
Now you gotta
They're all
follow
gonna-
it down the rabbit hole. It's the only way.
Yeah, I can't back out of that.
bruh. They're gonna kill Champagne with fucking pillowcase filled with bricks. What was the name of this movie? Born to Die, I think. No, oh god.
Generation Kill.
I don't remember which one. But with the
There's lots of movies with
soldiers in the
them.
barracks, and there's this guy who was getting bullied because he was a little bit fatter than the rest.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket, right? Jacket.
Yep. They did the
Yeah.
old bars of soap and socks.
Yeah,
trick.
bars of soap
Oh,
inside.
damn,
Yeah,
that's
they're gonna
rough.
do that to Champagne.
You could have just said iCarly.
That was
Wow.
butter.
Yeah.
Full
That was
butter.
butter.
Fuck.
Everyone knows that one.
Everybody
Wow.
does something.
Wow, holy shit, I didn't expect that one. They're doing this to me tomorrow!
Buttersock.
Butters.
Oh my god. Pretty much that was it.
Suras was gonna rat Lysander out about the mirror, but decided that she didn't want to add anything else to Champagne's already bad day.
Sweetgrass is like, it's already worse. Let's not make it horrendous.
Yeah. She was also
Champagne,
going
darling, can you please lend me the mirror? I wanna die, Sweetgrass, please just fucking kill me. Just put a ball into my head right now and just kill me. Ooh.
Oh.
well. Oh,
Oh.
I'll come back later.
yeah.
Okay, and I think that was it, right?
Guess that was it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're going to sleep now, right? Because the meeting is early in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys sleep.
Indeed.
I'm sure none of us dream about anything, right?
Yeah, you guys wake up.
Nice.
Maybe a little bit of the PTSD.
Wolf wakes up really early to sharpen his axe for the big
As you
day.
guys wake up and gather yourselves, you're all rounded up and brought before King Isabel. You see she is has readied herself in her full panoply, her golden mithril plate armor. You see that where she didn't have it before, she now wears a familiar-looking lion skin cape.
Oh.
Like, does it have the head?
Yes.
Copying me.
Yeah, she kind of looks you up and down. she's like, eh?
Well, one of us is gonna have to change.
Well, yeah, I was about to say that. I was gonna have to change.
Wolf just keeps us a blank stare.
Well, I hope you all have rested up?
I'm ready.
Yes, ready for the talks, the parlay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Side-eyeing Wolf a little bit.
Yes.
What?
I have heard some very disturbing
Love talking.
reports, about your conduct, Wolf, but I'm
But not
trusting.
his. He points to Champagne.
Champagne saved a very valuable prisoner.
Wolf spits now that he doesn't have a helmet on.
Mm,
Ooh.
I understand that this is not exactly your world, any of your world. This is now a game of grand politics and strategy, and I know that up to this point you have been, well, essentially my weapon, and I can't suppose that I should blame you for wanting to kill your enemy, but you must try and think beyond that. So I'm putting my trust in you that you can restrain yourself, Wolf. All right. Yes, we will be meeting with the Grand Commandant of this force of Imperial troops. Hopefully, we can negotiate a complete end to this war. We've seized Petersburg. We have not only von Rickenhoff, but we have captured other nobles and officers over the course of the war. So, hopefully, with that, we may be able to leverage a ceasing in hostilities.
Really? You think we could end it all right here?
She kind of like purses her lips, and she's like, "Do I think we can? Maybe. Do I hope we will? Certainly."
Well, is there anything you would like us to do?
She kind of like grimaces a little and kind of like plays with one of the hanging paws that's kind of draped over one of her shoulders of her cloak. And Gideon, who is also there, goes, "Be silent." That would probably be best for any sort of negotiations.
Ooh,
You're bringing wrong people then.
I'm pretty good at that.
Yes, as I said, this is not exactly. Well, I would say any of your expertise, but I guess Lord Wellington.
Oh, certainly. I've been around the block.
I suppose you are no stranger to the politics and the game that the aristocracies play.
Of course not.
Yeah, right.
What was that, my pupil?
Nothing.
Yeah, Lysander, if they need a Strike Green delegation, you're like #1 for the job.
But in any case, we shall away.
Chalet?
We shall away.
Chalet?
Uh,
I'm just being silly.
she gestures to leave, and she's like, Gideon has impressed upon me and I do agree that it might be best if I were to make my own entrance, fitting for a king. So we've arranged for a escort to make sure you get to the meeting place promptly.
Who?
Outside, you'll see. There's a team of horses for you.
Horses?
Surely not only horses.
As I said, an escort.
You seem a bit dodgy about this.
Okay, fine. If you want to ruin the reveal, it's Roran.
I mean, who cares?
Oh,
Roran?
Yeah, she was very much wanting to make his. Hearing that you all returned, he wanted his own return to be just as dramatic, you know. And she's very,
One
very
act
excited.
surprised.
Yes. I think it would mean a lot to him.
Oh, okay. I am surprised.
Well, we'll see you at the meeting then.
we'll see you then.
When this meeting goes south, you think differently.
She just kind of looks somberly at you.
Yeah, he looks pissed.
Good luck, my king.
Thank you.
Be careful.
I will, but I'm not worried. I will have the troll slayers handy.
Nice gulp, whoever that was.
Audible gulp.
Yeah, literally.
But you will, my king.
Lysander gulps like super audibly because he can't actually gulp. So he like makes
echoes from his mind.
like makes a gulping sound.
Just to try to fit in.
Yeah.
I swallowed things too.
Yeah.
I'm like you.
But yeah, heading out from Parrotsburg's keep, descending the stone steps of its main gate, you see, there's a team of horses, all saddled and ready for you. Each of them have barding, which is a term for horse armor, and thick coats of quilted cloth and the blue and gold of Albion. Standing before one of them, kind of checking its gear, you see a tall, well-built man with long dark hair. Maybe a bit longer since you saw it last. You see that he wears familiar forester green and armor. However, you do notice that there's a few bits and bobs that are new that he seemed to have picked up.
The eye patch.
He has just kind of like more I guess you would say like survivalist gear kind of on his belts, as well as you see that he still wears the wooden bracer from the
Friendship
Stingers.
bracelet.
The friendship bracelet, yes. And at his hip is a beautiful curved sort of elven make, it looks like. And as he turns, you see Roran Forrester. His beard a bit fuller than it was, and even a few small flecks of gray.
Oh.
Wow.
He he still looks mostly the same. You do see that there is a fresh scar that goes right across the tops of his cheeks, across the bridge of his nose, under his eyes, like a straight line across his face.
Whoa.
I run to him. I'm gonna hug him.
You leap into his arms, and he's like, I guess you missed me, lad.
Use me like shit, man.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have been on the road several days trying to march double time to get here to lift the siege. So you're welcome.
Oh, so much. Yeah, Champagne doesn't care. They just like growing even harder.
I was glad to hear that you all returned, and I'm even gladder to see you all.
It's such a relief to see you too, Rory.
Roaring.
Where you been?
Jermaine!
Close. Close, Master Shell Drummer.
Oh.
He called him Jermaine, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said, "Where's
Um,
Jermaine?"
I asked where
Oh.
was Jermaine,
Oh, I just heard
Oh.
Jermaine.
but
Yeah,
I like
me
that
too.
idea
just
better.
heard Jermaine.
I like this
Yeah.
idea
Love.
better.
Wiener, yes.
I thought that you were also
That
going
is
to-
funny. He's like, oh, it's Jermaine.
I thought about it.
Well, Jermaine's with the main camp, and as for where I've been, well, I was gonna ask you the same thing, but since you beat me to it, when you all disappeared, I felt a bit responsible, I'll say, and so I've been going, I guess, on my own mission into the Low Ear, with some help, of course, trying to find you lot.
Oops.
You came after us?
Well, of course.
Huh.
And how long were you in there?
Well, for me, it felt only like, I say only. For me, it was about a year or so, but it seemed to be a bit longer once I came out.
I'm sorry.
Or was it a bit shorter?
Why would you
Feywild
do that?
plays with the mind as well as time. Why would I do that?
Yes.
Because I've gotten you all into this mess.
Did you say you went into the Feywild as well?
Might have dipped into it a bit.
That's
Place
where we ended up.
sucks.
Amen.
It was certainly different.
Are you all right? You seem different.
Well, I won't say it was an easy time. It wasn't an easy time. But-
No.
Did you get turned into a footstool?
No.
Oh, well, you did better than Griswold.
I see. Well, that seems a bit par for the course, given his stories. Alright,
Well,
but in any
I
case,
mean-
we have somewhere we need to be.
yeah, and I mean, you look okay. You look okay, man. You look good. You're okay, right?
He kind of like looks himself up and down, and he's like, more or less.
Oh man, Rory, I miss you so much. Yeah, Champagne hugs him again. It's been horrible with you, man. Without you, I mean,
Can we
Sounds
just
like
go
you-
already?
Does she look different to you?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
dog's going through puberty.
Yeah, aye, she's a bit
Shut up.
taller. You're sprouting up, lass.
No.
Don't talk about it.
Okay.
Beware of her.
Anyways,
He
so happy.
He whispers that to Roran.
Roran wishes back. Oh, don't worry. I remember when my sister was like that.
Well, it's not
Natural.
like that.
Anyways,
She's not what she seems.
in my experience, women rarely are, brother.
Oh,
oh,
I'm
No.
guilty.
Rory, you know it.
Wrong.
He's been red
Oh,
pilled.
my
He's
man.
been
Delete that.
Oh no.
You telling me those elves were red pilled?
Dude, Hank's been in like a year with Aurora and Lila. Yeah, man, he hates women.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
No,
I hate women.
I hate women.
Maybe
No,
the king
no.
shouldn't be ruling. Oh my god.
Damn.
Maybe I should be.
Whoa.
He doesn't say that. He doesn't say not canon, not canon.
Evil
But
Lorraine.
he's like, we do, as I said, have somewhere to be. So I think we should all make gestures to the horses.
I'm not writing that.
Okay, I'm writing mine.
Why not? You love horses.
No, I don't.
Didn't she
Wolf
have that
on
one
wolf.
that's what was his name?
I like
Like,
shake my
Captain
head
Oh
nervously.
no.
Do the stop
Spectre
talking.
or Soul.
Right.
What was your horse's name? What was?
Wolf will walk.
He died, Rory.
You sure you don't want to ride on my horse with me, Wolf?
Yes.
Okay. Roran's like, oh, very sorry to hear that.
It's probably not the best idea to bring him into the Luir with us, but such is life. And death.
Hey
I don't
man.
think we should be talking about this right now.
We should just go.
Aye, there's we should focus. Let's mount up.
Hell yeah.
Before I get on my horse, I want to put like a fatherly hand on his shoulder and be like, "It's good to have you back, Roran."
It's good to have you back.
Smile.
Fatherly.
I said what I said.
Roran goes to offer to help. Actually, no, Gurk will do it. Gurk will offer to help you up, dog, to your horse.
Oh
You get, like-
god.
You can like stand on my shoulders or something if you want.
Okay, but not me, who's probably shorter than her.
You're like
Don't
a
get
giant.
taller.
You're tall.
You're tall.
You're regular size.
I'm about this.
I thought you were like
One
6
is
feet tall.
4'5".
Oh, okay, yeah, I am still tall as a dog.
Yeah. Check your privilege.
My
Um,
height privilege.
Yeah.
It's real. It's fucking real.
If Gurk says this, Dog is gonna be like, I don't need your help. Thanks, though.
If you say so.
Yeah, she like scrambles. Like she cannot get up this damn horse.
Digging her talons into the side of it.
They're weirdly slippery.
Yeah. Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
you hear like the fabric tearing of the barding as you climb up. It's...
See, easy.
He just shrugs.
Whoa, Chad Gerg? What's happening to him?
Yeah, whatever, man. Just try to be a team player. It seems like this group really needs one.
He will save us all.
But with that, yeah, you guys head out of Parrotsburg, and you find yourselves heading north, out of the city a ways. And as you pass through the gates, you see this kind of churned up field, mud and blackened, charred spots, where men had lived and died in this last, several months of siege, year even. And as your horses kind of like slosh through the mud, eventually you pass through that, and several hundred meters away you see a very like hastily set up encampment of the reinforcements from Albion. You see
We're walking through it? Or like we
you're
can
walking towards it. You see it ahead of you. You're obviously walking towards it, and you can see a little bit to the right of it. You see that there's a small hill with a large tree, and there you see are two large white flags planted, and you guess that is the meeting place.
Roaring,
Hmm?
you come with them?
Aye.
Anyone in here we might know?
Like I said, Jermaine's at the camp. The twins, Aurora and Lila.
Anyone worth mentioning?
Sebastian!
Oh, I'd say this all worth mentioning. Oh, Sebastian.
Who said that?
I'm sorry. I haven't heard where he is. He's not with us.
Whatever.
I know if anybody has survived all this, it's definitely him. Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
Is that a lie?
Is he worried?
Yeah.
Deception check.
Damn.
So deceptive.
Oh.
I'm not worried. Begins to chew on your fingernails. Tugs your wolf hood over your eyes more.
Yeah, literally.
But well, maybe I'll ask Jermaine. He's a bit of a gossip with the men. Maybe he's heard something.
Said I don't care.
All right.
If I care.
Ask
Yeah,
for
maybe
Nurgash.
Actually, maybe I care. Me and Sebastian had our differences, but I don't want him to die.
Oh my god,
Anyways.
we could say something so nasty, but he won't.
Oh,
Ah!
wizard
He's gonna say,
Keep him away from him then.
and then he'll point his
Here we go again.
nothing. Champagne just turns around to look at you, but they don't seem to react. They just stare at you and keep on going with their horse.
Roran says, kind of like purposely loudly, like he wants you to hear it, Champagne. Well, from what I've heard from the men, the lad's done a lot of saving of lives lately, so.
Didn't hear everything then.
I see the cracks haven't been filled with gold yet in your merry bands. He kind of says just aloud to no one in particular.
A work in progress.
Aren't we
I would
all?
say it's gotten worse.
Aren't we all?
But it's not eating sweetgrass agree more.
Eventually, you see, or you begin to arrive into the camp, and you see like kind of, traditional like kind of triangular or octagonal like human tents, along with like kind of these green and earth-colored like bivouacs that are obviously. Where you see, several moon singers gathered around them. There is like, you can feel a sort of tension, and certainly, you get the sense that it is because of potential coming battle or the fate, of this talk. But also, these two peoples that are not used to each other, or in any case, or even more so, have a history of minor conflict, or superstitions against each other. But
They're blue, aren't they?
Yeah, shades of blue.
Didn't miss these blue fucks.
Oh, gods. Wild mother's tits, man.
Sorry, just think of the forest.
Well, I'm certainly glad to see them here. They can,
We traveled with a nasty one. The twin.
Ah,
Don't remember which one. They look the same.
that they do.
Rather unpleasant.
He kind of
Also,
smirks at that.
Also remembers that he wasn't allowed to kill that owlbear, and he gets mad. Think about it.
He Roran smirks as you say that they were unpleasant, but he doesn't say anything. But yeah, you guys progress to the camp, and as you do, you see both parties, the elves and the human soldiery. Conversations kind of hush. You see individuals kind of like poke each other, or like grab shoulders and points or gesture at you guys as you approach. And you hear whispers and mumblings as you guys walk through the camp.
What are they saying?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, I want to do it.
Saying, wow, those are
expertise.
the trolls layers. They're so cool and fucking sexy and cool and amazing. And I heard once, they killed a fucking god, and then that you can sell wolf's hair for like 10,000 gold pieces.
Both of you here, yeah, I mean, kind of stuff like that, like, I didn't think they were really here, and,
God, it's like that Regina George bit in Mean Girls where someone's like, once wolf hit me in the face, It was amazing.
Yeah, kind of various flavors of that. You know, I watched The Beast Man. They point at Wolf. Cut half a dozen men clean in half with one swing.
Whoa.
Hyperbole, kind of like that occasionally.
Hyperbole.
sorry. But yeah, stuff like that. And Sweetgrass, you hear in very hushed tones, your sensitive ears kind of pricking up. You hear hushed references to champagne. The Saint is what you hear a lot.
I smile.
And yeah, champagne. I would say, even if you're not like actively trying to listen out for stuff like that, you feel a lot of eyes on you in particular.
I think Champagne feels a little bit overwhelmed. I mean, maybe uncomfortable, but not in a maybe a little bit of a bad way. It's like I think Champagne is not really used to a lot of attention, so they feel a little bit awkward. Their palms are sweaty.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah. Mom, spaghetti! Yeah, I think Champagne feels a little bit awkward.
But you guys, as you guys get towards the heart of this encampment, you see a large figure step out into the quote unquote road, the pathway that you guys have been trotting along. And you see the hulking form of Jermaine Ursal.
Jermaine.
You see he has spent the time since you guys have been gone adding several trophies, it looks like, to his armor. You see a bear pelt sash, as well as several on his waist. You see several gold-looking medallions, and each of them have stamped on them a dragon's head. And so you always remember that many of the knights that you guys, the Riken knights that you have fought, would have these emblems stamped on their armor. You imagine something to signify that they are knighted by the Empress.
Oh man!
He's like, well, guess I owe somebody some coin. Didn't think you all were really alive.
Jermaine, our old friend.
Wolf will walk up to him and do that thing that like buff men do, where they like grab each other's forearm, or like like more than a shake. Yeah.
Yeah, like it echoes.
We all need to grab something close because the sheer power of the handshake.
Shockwave,
Scares me more.
yeah, you see that he has like a chainmail, like hauberk covering his chest and shoulders, but forearms like elbows down, naked flesh, and
nice trophies.
He gestures to your pelt, and he's like, "I'd say the same."
Not as shiny.
He kind of shrugs and like with a bit of a smirk, and he's like, "Way I hear it, you've certainly killed enough of these Imperial bastards to earn yourself a few." And he kind of runs his finger, making the medallions kind of jingle at his belt.
Not enough.
Not tired yet. Good. I'll need it.
Is he still bald?
Roaring.
Finally, someone here
He
is
is
talking.
still bald. Oh yeah. As you like that one, as you look and notice that you see that he's still bald. He is like, you can see he was in the middle of like shaving his pate. It's slick with water, and a foam. And he's while you're talking, he just goes back to with a sharp dagger, finishing up his baldness.
Jermaine, why are you bald?
Hair gets in the way.
Oh, so it's Marvin.
You see his beard, which is also longer and fuller, kind of blowing in the wind.
Dang. My word, am I queer?
I don't know what that word means.
I only know faggot.
I only know pillow biter.
Oh my god.
Sword swallower.
Nice.
Oh,
He winks at. No, I'm not gonna feed into it.
I almost said Roran. He almost fucking said Roran, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
We all
lie.
want it. We're all waiting for it.
Roran goes. He lets out a sigh and he's like, "Well, Jermaine, I hope you'll be disappointed then after today." Jermaine just kind of shrugs. He's like, "I'm sure there'll be more people to kill, even if the war does end."
Hey, Jermaine, what about your siblings?
Oh, Callan's here somewhere. He'll be at the talks. Bianca, I think, will be arriving with,
We saw Bianca, didn't we? Or no?
she is here. You know that she is here at Peartsburg.
But we never saw her.
We haven't seen her.
I think
yet.
she was handling a different gate.
Yeah,
was.
she was a different gate. I
Oh, yeah,
will know
she
if
was
we
like
get to
rep-
see her. I will know. I will be unstoppable. Not champagne, me. I will fucking beer, not
Champagne's like mouth will open and like hands will come out and Issa will
Oh.
crawl out of champagne.
Yeah. Bianca, please, just
From fucking men.
Mommy, I'm sorry, mommy.
Mommy.
Oh my god. God, that image was horrible.
Yeah, Callan will be here. He's talking with Bianca and Pops right now.
Oh my god, that old man is alive.
And yeah, in case you're wondering, yep, that old man is still alive.
What about your old man, Roran? How's he doing?
Well, he's much better now.
Still alive, I see. That's good.
No,
Oh,
No.
he's gone. So you're looking at now the official Lord of House Forrester.
he fucking died.
Ooh.
An NPC died while we were gone. Chase, what the fuck?
He oh, you last saw him. It was Chase.
He's been dying.
Yeah, who the fuck is Chase? I don't know what
I-
happened there. I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm just thankful that his last several moments of life have been greatly eased again by you, Champagne.
Is he there? Or was he in the fucking forest?
Give me an insight check.
Oh my god. Wasn't even there for his fucking dad's death.
Come on!
Yeah, you don't know?
Can I roll an inside check?
Sure, yeah.
Glad I came up with the fucking idea.
Yeah. Kisses you.
Thanks, Miles.
What?
Thanks, Miles, for the idea. I'll roll for you, man. Champagne turns around to look
Oh,
at the.
damn.
Oh my god.
You don't ever think about
You see Roran like listfully staring off into the distance. He
Damn.
definitely was not there for his dad's death.
Damn.
Oh god. Man.
I think Champagne just gonna put a hand against his back or in his shoulder, like, it's okay, man. You know he's okay now.
Aye, that I do. He's held against the Wild Mother's bosom now, so
Oh, that's what happens when you die.
yeah.
Oh, well.
You didn't know that?
Champagne kills himself.
Is that what happened to you? Is that what happened to you, Wolf?
Champagne takes out a Glock. Okay, guys, bye.
Bye, he says.
But
I'm sorry
at
for your
least I'm
loss,
glad.
Mark.
Yeah, man. At least I'm glad that he was better.
Roran's like, you know, that's how it goes. Can't focus on that just yet. We got a war to hopefully end, so. And he kind of gestures. For you guys to continue on. Now with Jermaine in tow.
Our merry band.
And sure enough, as you guys walk, you see.
I can't wait for them all to die.
No.
Jermaine to like pull people aside and be like, you see him kind of give some orders and stuff, as that camp kind of begins to become very active, as you guys make your way through it. You see men and women gathering weapons and putting on their armor and uniforms, and whatnot, seemingly like gearing up for like a full battle.
We're not
are we
expecting a
fighting?
confrontation, are we?
should
No,
be.
no, we're not fighting. Don't worry.
You gotta show our strength.
Jermaine's like, exactly.
Mhm.
We gotta look like we're ready for a fight. Gods know they will be too.
So it's more of a precaution.
Yeah. And a
An
negotiating tactic.
intimidation tactic.
The keys.
I love old men.
Oh,
You take care of them.
I'll be ready.
Again, let's hope that nothing actually happens.
Rowan, I have a question. So, we are giving them some American guys, in exchange of some of our guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know who they have?
We can only guess at a few. Groups. We've only seen people that we have missing. They haven't exactly waved it in our faces, but we reasonably know that they have. They have Elamar,
No!
as well as Captain Tally.
No!
No.
And some minor knights. I don't know if you all are acquainted with them.
Yeah.
And if we are, what are their names?
You wouldn't know them.
Oh.
Well, we sure hope they're safe.
Really, the prisoners we're giving is more swaying the, you know. Not to be too, pragmatic about it, but Jermaine's like, our prisoners are more valuable than theirs.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. We have some sons of some very prominent Riken families. Von Rickenhoff, which we've recently captured, is, from what I understand, he's a cousin of the Drexlers, which are a very old Riken family.
Oh. Well, good thing he's alive then, right?
Right.
You say Drexlers?
Yep.
The slurs.
As you guys continue, you pass by a large, like, rough-looking tent made like entirely of like leathers and animal skins, but it's very large. You can think it'd probably fit like 10, 12 people inside of it. But it seems to fit just a couple and a large bear as they exit from it. You see the familiar forms of Lords Olgard Ursal and Callan Ursal and their bear Misha.
That thing is still alive too?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Where is the
she
lady?
looks she's got some scars and stuff. You see
Is she blind? She's got like a tongue hanging out. Looks like my mom's dog.
Yeah.
But a bear.
Whoa.
Olgard goes, ha ha, well I'll be.
You'll
Jermaine, you
be
owe me some money, boy.
Damn.
Jermaine!
Ooh.
He kind of just shrugs and he's like, well, you grow up hearing nothing but horror stories about the Lowweir. Thought you were all touched in the head for going in there, I'll be honest.
Well, I've been in there once before and turned out fine. She says,
right.
strained.
Hmm.
Yeah, but you're like a weird magic rabbit person.
She kind of like,
Dirk's like, aren't you like a weird bear person?
They're gonna hang him from the gallows for that.
You let your slave speak?
But Callan's like, it's very, very good to see all of you. And I'm glad to see that our brutal march here has paid off.
Hopefully.
Yes,
It will.
hopefully.
Will you be joining?
Yes, me and my father will both be there. Need to bring the kingdom's, strongest houses together.
The Russ?
Callan!
He kind of raises an eyebrow, and Jermaine's like, the house that's destroyed?
It's been 2 fucking years, Jesus Christ.
Just kidding.
Callan's like, no. Young Lupin is still only 3 years old.
Oh yeah.
Never just a baby, yeah.
Give him a high
Francis
We're
has
the worst.
been doing his best, of course, ensuring that he is taken care of, as well as the rest lands.
Honestly, all this pisses Wolf off because he does think Sebastian should be in the seat. Thinks killing his dad was awesome from a fellow father killer.
Kellen.
Huh?
Where the fuck is my sister?
Oh, she's back at Last Hearth.
Your house? Like the birdhouse?
Yes, her house. I guess I should also greet you as family now.
Oh,
No way.
He kind of grins sheepishly, and while he's not wearing very heavy armor like his two other family members, you do see that he has a gold chain around his neck, and as he pulls it up, you see that there is a shining platinum band.
He's not wearing like any Riken ornament, is he? Like
No.
to signify that. Okay. Because Wolf would
Bitch.
fucking go crazy. He would go crazy.
oh my god.
No honeymooning for you guys.
Yes, given her, given the complex situation and the reason she's, there, it's not necessarily, official, she still wants to, contact her family, and of course I would like to, and, as well, we want, we're two families, we should, and Ogard's like, I said they should just elope, but then he kind of just shrugs.
Yeah, Champagne's jaw is on the floor. They're just yeah, they're just gagged, staring at Kellen.
Congratulations.
Wow. Oh. Yeah. Wow. You fucking married my sister. You. Whoa. Whoa. You're my
He steps
You're
back
my
a little
now.
bit, like he doesn't know if you're going to leap at him or something.
Yeah, I think Champagne just grabs him by the shoulders, like, you're my brother now, man. We're family. We're fucking family. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. You didn't ask for my blessing, man. I am our only family now that we're here, and we basically are not part of the Empire anymore. But then you didn't ask for my blessing.
Well, Jermaine goes, aren't you the younger sibling?
Yeah. What about it? I'm like, but, you gotta ask for my blessing.
Jermaine looks like he's about to I don't know, say something really rude. And Callan's like, I apologize, Champagne. You're right, but I hope you'll accept that.
I give it, man. I give it. Oh my God, we're
Okay, I was
family
gonna
now.
say,
We're
you
family
sound
now.
you weren't exactly, around.
No, Champagne's just already hugging Kellen and probably trying to hug Jermaine. Like, oh my god, you guys are my family now. We're family. Holy shit. I need to call her right now. Holy
Olgard
fuck.
wraps all three of you up in his arms. And he's like, ah, family. And you do see
It's a
that
kid.
while very much healed at this point, you do see that one of his hands is kind of locked in like a rigid like claw hand like shape. He seems to not be able to move.
Olgard, you said?
Yes. And you can see the lightning scars up and down that arm, and up his neck.
We gotta take care of those, man. You're gonna be like super strong now. What? Oh, Holger, man. What if they have a baby? You gotta be able to carry the baby.
Trust me, I'll be able to carry them. And he like
Holy shit,
flexes.
And,
He will carry their child?
of course,
I think
I'll carry every one of their childs. There'll be many.
Wow, Callan. Oh my god.
He's like pinching the bridge of his nose.
Champagne is just extremely happy right now and jumping from Callan to Jermaine to Olgar. Like, I imagine that Jermaine and Callan are like, oh, and Olgar and Champagne like,
I wanna look over at Dog, see how she's reacting, if at all.
Oh yeah, she's definitely like looking away.
Oh.
Like actively trying not to look at the family moment.
Yeah.
Roran clears
Also
his
feeling a
throat.
little weird.
Actually, Roran doesn't clear his throat. You all hear a long, low horn blast. And the moment kind of stops. The whole camp goes still for a moment, and then kind of resumes a renewed, hurried activity. Jermaine like cracks his neck, and Callan goes, well, that'll be the Riken delegation announcing their approach. We should hurry.
yeah. I'm gonna walk next to Callan the whole time, and I'm gonna be like, are you gonna like, you know, my side of the family has some really cool names. So if you're thinking about some names for your for the babies, you know, we can come up with something, you know, like I like we have some cool names, you know, up there. We can figure out something, you know. Like, is it gonna be like name Ursel Rofek Crystal, or is it gonna be like name Rofek Crystal Ursel? Like, how do you plan on doing this, man? Yeah, Champagne's just annoying Callan with a lot of questions.
He's just kind of like weathering it like stoically as he seems to be kind of focusing and like zoning it, locking in for what's about to happen. You guys approach the hill with the tree with the two white banners. And actually, I think we're gonna take a tight 5.
Wow. It's been a really long time since we had a session with Tie 5.
I know.
Because we always end it at this point. Truly blessed times.
Truly.
I gotta pee
Yeah,
so
I'm
bad.
sure nothing bad is about to happen.
No.
I mean, yeah, probably something bad will happen. You know?
Nothing bad ever happens to Joel Slayers.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Troll Slayers.
I already know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, what?
What happens?
I'm not gonna say because I don't want to spoil it. Because I already know it's going to happen.
Okay.
We're going to end the war.
Someone hold Wolf down.
You're the guy with the chains.
Yeah, I got him.
Wolf made Lysander promise that he would never use those.
Oh, that's right. Hmm.
Give Sweetgrass a change, she will use them in an instant.
You'd use them right now when he's not even doing anything.
Yeah.
Literally just standing here.
You're going to stay standing there until this is over.
Suck my balls.
Oh my god, Jay actually went to the bathroom before the Type 5 ended.
Oh my god.
He never does that. He always goes right at the end.
Did I hear something about Wolf X Sweetgrass?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't know. I thought I heard something about like Wolf or like Sweetgrass sucking Wolf's balls or something. I don't know.
Oh, that did happen. But it wasn't
did.
sexually charged or
Yeah.
romantic.
Oh, it was like it was spiteful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both were not enjoying it. It was really weird. I don't even know why they kept going, but they both did.
Well, once you start.
Right, you just commit.
Yeah. Do it because the older person clearly hates it.
Well, we
Yeah.
both hate it.
And Wolf loves that Sweetgrass hates it, so he's like, keep going. He also hates it.
Yeah.
No
I'm
winners,
back.
no winners.
No winners.
What's going on?
Lose.
I'm talking about Wolf X Sweetgrass.
Wow.
Hey yo.
Oh, you know.
No. Wolf is gay. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
Hello?
What do you know about Wolf that I don't?
I mean Sweetgrass.
Oh, trans man?
Yeah, you guys read the comic.
Yeah, you're at the comic.
You're right. The fatherly hand on the shoulder too. Like
Yeah.
it's all right there.
Something queer is happening here.
Thing.
Too bad she'll never hatch.
I love that, actually.
You could just let her.
Has to be under extremely
She hasn't
specific
seen I
and-
Saw the TV Glow yet. She can't.
Oh my god.
I
Or
also haven't
Amelia
seen
Perez.
Holy fuck.
it.
You're right. How could I forget the better film?
Penis
Bro,
and vagina. Man to
I just-
woman.
I just know Sweetgrass will fucking hate that movie so much. He will be like,
I know,
this
Plasty.
is so disrespectful, and I don't
China,
understand.
Plasty.
Yeah.
Huh?
What
Maybe
will
it would be
be
like
your
considered
character's favorite
ultra
movie?
woke in Altereth. Like
We don't
maybe
know the
that's
Altereth
peak of-
politics of transgenderism.
Right.
Mm.
Literally could be peak like trans rep. In Altereth.
God, that's so sad.
Mm.
It's so sad.
Man, you've been enjoying the Steven Universe TikToks I've been sending you, Jenny?
Yeah,
What?
Holy fuck, huh?
literally like 4 or 5 just today.
I don't know why my fucking feed was just nothing but Steven Universe like clips.
I like the one
Oh.
you sent me that was just the unedited Sugilite transformation.
Yeah.
I forgot how great it feels to be me.
Beep up. Beep up.
Beepa?
Bebop?
Oh,
I see Bebop.
yellow?
Cowboy Bebop.
I see Bebop.
Bebop on yellow.
I see Bebop.
No, my children are acting.
I see the golem.
The goal. Death Robot on yellow.
Okay, we're here. Let's go.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait, I'm
Dude.
nervous.
We're having fun. I'm locking in.
You guys approach, and find yourselves just at the crest of this hill. The tree, very large, and its boughs kind of spread, shadowing the top of this hill and the banners that flap in the wind. You see that filing out from the encampment, you see the troops that Roran and Jermaine brought forming up several dozen meters away.
Is this like an army? Like, or is it like a small band?
It's it's not a small band, but it is, as you see, kind of camped out along the banks of the Avon to the east, where the Rykins have kind of fled. You see definitely a lot more troops also begin kind of posturing around their tents and stuff.
Can you click on the map where we are?
Yeah, you guys are kind of like, I would say, about where this T is for Paris.
Slay.
And you see distantly, kind of along the walls, you see forms kind of position themselves, banners flapping in the winds, looking as impressive as they can. But yeah, this group, it's sizable. It would make like a difference in a battle for sure. But go ahead and give me an insight check or perception, either one.
Let me see which
If
one
you
I'm
want.
better at. Not that it matters. I won't roll above a 10.
No, I believe.
I believe.
I believe I can
Let's
fly.
go.
Let's go.
19.
Thank you. Thank you.
You kind of look and you see there are some imposing figures amongst the troops that have arrived from Indrora and Albion. You see
We'll feel so smug about that, because he was right. It makes him feel right.
My mom's talking to me.
Okay, Mom, I was trying to talk, but whatever. Oh my
Time yet,
god.
time yet.
Uh-oh.
That bitch always trying to tell me what to do.
telling you you said
Anyways. No. You see, obviously, the like kind of like the house contingents of the foresters and the Ursals, men and women in like full armor and gear and stuff, and obviously experienced. But you also see a lot of individuals that are not soldiers. They're not warriors, Wolf. You see old men and women and young men and women. It kind of seems like, as you glance over, Androra and Albion are kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Mhm.
Running out of people.
What are they hiding?
I have a bad feeling about this.
But in any case, approaching, you see a cloud of dust kind of form out from the encampment. In it, you see glittering bits of metal. And as they get closer, you can see that at the very front of this cloud is a wide wedge of black and gold armored figures. And behind them, several more kind of hidden in the upkicked dust. The leading vanguard hoist both a banner, the black field with the golden dragon that is the Empire's sigil, as well as a symbol of 3 crossed swords in front of a scale.
Do I recognize this symbol?
Mm-hmm. Instantly, that is a symbol of the Rune Drexlers, a very powerful,
Okay.
very old family in the Empire.
Wolf has to take some deep breaths.
Every time he exhales, it's like a groan.
But they kind of draw up at the base of this hill. This big contingent of about, you'd reckon, 50 or so knights. And they kind of open up, and you see riding a large white charger, a beautiful beast of a
year?
horse. 79.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh, that'd be
Damn.
Yeah, you feel it in your guys' guts. No, but you see this very resplendent looking figure, filigreed armor, and a glittering gold cloak kind of flapping behind him. The two bannermen ride alongside him, as well as a few others that seem to be like his personal retinue.
The king here?
No. They draw up this group of Rykins. Their horses kind of stopping, kicking up clods of grass and dirt a few meters away, just on the other side of the cresting of the hill from you guys. You see several of the figures are not armored. They're actually just in simple like gambesons and uniforms. Hop off of their horses with what looks like equipment of some sort, sacks and chests that they hurriedly start to open. One runs up with a bundle of cloth in his arms, and he unfurls a beautiful red and purple like patterned rug before the white horse that the you would guess the High Commandant dismounts from and steps on. Very quickly, like a table. Very quickly, like a table is like kind of unfolded and placed, as well as like an ornate chair. You don't know how it's been produced. You know how it was brought here that you guys noticing at first, but it is. It's kind of set. And he doesn't sit yet. He kind of stands there, one hand clenching the top of it. And you see he pushes up the visor of his helmet. And you see this very aged human man. Wrinkles around his eyes. And you can see he's got a bushy white beard that seems to kind of burst from the bottom of his helmet as he pulls up his visor. And he kind of scans you guys.
Try to look as imposing as possible.
Yeah, this guy is like a head honcho, like a bigwig.
Mm-hmm.
I just Champagne is trembling.
You see his eyes kind of trace over all of you very quickly. None of you are worth his gaze lingering. He seems to be searching for one individual in particular. Until his gaze goes over you, Champagne, and then it stops and snaps back to you. And he sees you in your beautiful like furred Riken cloak. And his eyes kind of widen and a bit in surprise. He says in Riken, hail, countrymen.
I think Champagne takes a step back. I can imagine they're really nervous about this whole thing. They take a step back, looking at the ground. But they are trying really hard to not look weak or pathetic. They, after just staring at the ground for a couple seconds, they look back at him.
Wolf is also
Hail.
staring at champagne.
Hail. Hail.
Where is your regent? He kind of like sneers. Your new regent, I suppose.
She's on her way. Oh, we're speaking in Riken, right?
Yeah.
I do imagine the ship it is. Okay. She's on her way.
He actually switches common to common at this point. Well, I find it very rude to be kept waiting. Such an important meeting for our peoples. Or perhaps is the young lioness scared?
She's
He
not
kinda-
scared
he
of
kinda-
you.
He sneers at this. Well, I can only assume so, given the desperate display and her absence. Well, it seems that this is all. Before he can finish, there's suddenly a flash as between both of you, suddenly burning into the grass, a massive arcane sigil glows with pale pink and yellow light before bursting, and on it you see several figures. You see a half dozen figures in very resplendent gold armor, each of them with a pauldron worked into a lion's head. At their head, you see a familiar figure, same armor, but hefting a massive mithril greatsword. You see Bianca Ursal does not wear her helmet, instead bound at her waist. She grimaces, more
Someone
like
hold me.
sneers. And behind them, you see the massive form of Isabel's griffin. Astride it, you see she sits, kind of magic steam kind of boiling off of everything, her cape fluttering in the hot air. And she's like, it seems that the High Commandant has been caught unawares. I had heard your reputation is not focus. Oh fuck!
Go again.
She's like, I'm disappointed, High Commandant. Your reputation led me to believe that it is not often that you're caught unawares.
Not to witness a count off.
And with that, you see that the Riken contingents all kind of like step back. Many of them hands on weapons, but Rune Drexler kind of just holds a hand up, and he's like, "Well, I see that you have learned in your short reign the flair for the dramatic. Welcome, King Isabel." She dismounts from her griffin. It lets out a screech for kind of padding and like curling up next to the tree. Its head kind of ever watchful, scanning the Rikens before it. You see Rune Drexler gestures, and one of his squires runs over and procures a chair for the king to sit at. She looks a bit skeptical at first, but eventually, she allows it to be pulled out for her to sit in. And the High Commandant does the same. At first, there's like kind of like a tense moment where they kind of just eye each other, like who's gonna start it. Before the High Commandant kind of huffs and he's like, such a game is for the young. I will be blunt. You have surprised us, yes, I will admit. But your reinforcements, my dear, well, they will not do much to save you. King Isabel goes, perhaps, but they will also, even if your assault defeats us, that will not save prisoners we have. And she gestures, and you see, in another flash of teleportation, Gideon now arrives with several bound figures. You don't recognize von Rickenoff. He's no longer in his armor. He's just in simple pants and shirts. But you can tell the Rykens definitely do, and along with the other men around him. High Commandant goes, well, you've got some valuable prisoners, yeah, but you've brought them right to us. What's to stop us from taking them back right now? King Isabel goes, Gideon, if the High Commandant makes a move we don't like, incinerate all the prisoners. Gideon goes, of course, Your Grace. And immediately his hands kind of begin to glow a little bit as he prepares a spell. The High Commandant goes, you would kill unarmed men? That is not a good look for the young lioness. But it is respectable. Nephew, I hope they have been treating you fairly. Von Rickenoff kind of grimaces at being kind of called out in this manner. And he's like, adequately so, Uncle. The High Commandant nods. So, in exchange for prisoners you have, I imagine you want the prisoners we have. King Isabel goes, yes, however, many of these men that we have are related to not only you, but other prominent members of the Empire. I imagine that a great ransom would be paid for their return. What would you like, young lioness? I want an immediate cessation of hostilities. This war has gone on long enough. Enough blood has been spilled. Enough sons and daughters have died on both sides. I think it's time for peace to reign. Any further conflict would be wanton and senseless. The High Commandant kind of stares at her for a moment, his gauntleted hand reaching up and stroking his chin. 9. Unacceptable. Because really, you say this 4 would be wanton and senseless. That merely shows your weakness, young lioness. You are not bred for such conflict. The Raikan people are. You have been sheltered behind your forest and your rocky cliffs, while our people have been forged in the crucible of the tumult. Centuries of war. And I must admit, it had grown boring. It has been a long time since the Heartland has been threatened. And he kind of casts a glance over, and you can see just distantly the vague form of a large city on the other side of the Avon. Champagne, you know, and any of you that have kind of studied any maps of the Midlands would know that that is Moritzburg, the cradle of the Empire, as it's called, where the Raikans, the Raikan nation and family come from. Threatened, but not in danger. Best case scenario for you, Lioness. You find a way to smash my forces against the River Avon. Unlikely, but war can be cruel to those that are confident, overly so. So, possible. You might even capture me. A very valuable prisoner. But even if you kill, even if you capture the thousands of men I have under my command, thousands more will pour from Moritzburg, from Ottoburg, from Rickenfurt, from Invelheim. And he kind of looks over at the assembled troops. You don't have the stomach for such a war. Old soldiers like me have been waiting a long time for such a war. You see King Isabel kind of like swallow, genuinely like kind of agog at such a response. Then you will not parley for your prisoners' lives? You will allow them to be prisoners for longer? That seems a bit harsh towards your fellow countrymen. I'd heard stories of the bonds that Raikans like to forge between themselves. I bet there are men. I'm sure there are men under your command that would be aghast at your abandonment of the men we have. The High Commandant kind of nods, and he's like, "This is true." My sister would certainly give me quite the earful if I did not save her son. So, Moritzburg is yours. For now. We will return prisoners we have, and we will retreat across the Avon. King Isabel kind of like waits for a moment, kind of expecting more. And she's like, there must be more for this. Have we not, both of our peoples, suffered enough? Is there not... the High Command kind of holds up a hand. He's like, as I said, this whole land you see before you is bathed in blood. It has been won with the blood. It was lost with blood. And it will be retaken with, in Kingsburg, yes, with blood. You will not even send our terms to your Empress? Akaman shrugs. She would not even respond. So, as I said, I will withdraw my forces back to Moritzburg. Both of our armies can recoup, rest, be at their best until we meet again. You get your prisoners back. I get ours.
Where are our prisoners? Can we even see them?
Nope. King Isabel sits there for a moment. She's at such an angle that you can just see her brow kind of furrowed in contemplation. And she kind of looks back, doing some sort of calculus as she looks at the Riken prisoners that are bound before Gideon, his hands still kind of crackling with magic. $1,000 platinum for each head. A further blood price. Lycom raises his eyebrows. You would extort the mothers and fathers of the Empire for their noble sons. Very pragmatic, Lioness. I'm sure that is a price that will be readily paid.
She said 100?
1,000 platinum.
1,000.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's nothing.
Pennies.
Some of us weren't born rich, okay?
Ask for more. Ask for more.
She turns, should I ask for more?
Ask for more, man. Ask for more. 500 each.
That's
less.
It's
1,000 platinum. 1,000 platinum each.
1,000. Oh, then it's okay.
Yeah, 10,000 gold per prisoner.
Yeah.
I reckon you know for haggling.
King as well does actually kind of press more. And she's like, and another 5,000 for the damage done to Androra and my country. The High Commandant kind of smirks. You speak of our response to the murder of our ambassador and his son, as well as the kidnapping of his lady wife. You go too far, Lioness. Whatever damage was done, history will see that you had started it. She kind of grimaces, and she actually kind of cuts eyes back at you guys.
How does she look?
Frustrated.
Is she like asking us for
No.
to say
Wolf
something? or
punches
just-
the palm of his hand over and over.
She just needs emotional support.
Lysander does a
Ah,
thumbs
yeah.
up.
She's pissed at you guys.
We killed
Oh.
well,
Oh,
some individuals killed those bitches.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nurgash
yeah.
leans over to Dog and goes, "Why is she looking back at us?"
Who we killed?
yeah. Who was that? We
Cregan,
still never find
Cregan
out.
von Leopold and his father, the
Right.
ambassador.
Yeah, I was
Some of
thinking
us-
about maybe
some of us
someone
did
else.
that.
They were gonna be killed anyway, okay?
Hey, no man in Island. You know, one troll slayer does it. All the troll
Right.
slayers do it.
Wow, that's
Um,
crazy to say to
So
Wolf.
true, so true.
Listen, at least a
Um,
third of the Troll Slayers did it, so.
You know, I think maybe it was, No Pain Pete. We already took care of that.
Oh my god.
Possibly.
Don't you
Oh.
fucking speak his name.
Um,
God rest in
but
peace.
Isabel does as she turns back. She kind of slams both palms on the table. And she's like, "High Commandant, you and I both know that the Empire has been looking for an excuse to invade my home. You do not understand the circumstances of their deaths." And High Commandant holds up a hand. He's like, "We understand your story. We merely do not accept it. I accept your terms up until the reparations for the damage to your beloved country. 1,000 platinum per head, your prisoners returned, and my men retreat to Moritzburg for the time. Shall we say, a week? Ceasefire?
A week is nothing.
Gulp.
Gulp.
She
God,
kind
if it
of,
goes on any longer, Wolf's gonna step forward, bro.
She does heave a sigh at this, but then she extends a gauntleted hand. With the the High Commandant takes their metal hands, clanking as they shake. Well, I must say I was very pleased to meet the young lioness. Even if you did not quite live up to the reputation.
He's just saying that, girl.
I?
Hmm?
I want to use our telepathic connection and talk to Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, you should kill him. What are you
Oh,
doing?
Bystander, does a
Yeah.
bystander have to be involved?
Well, sure.
Hey,
She's not trying to hide
Bystander
it.
can hear it.
we don't even have the hostages.
Well, that's why.
Exactly. Come on, Wolf.
Dog gets it.
Wolf will shout. He'll shout.
Where are hostages?
He kind of glances over.
Tell me now.
You must be the Wolf of Albion. You are quite the terror, I have heard. Your countrymen are being held at Korstholm. I do not keep, I'm not in the habit of keeping
prisoners, potential combatants in my own camp.
We're not giving yours until you give us yours. Ours. Ours. Our guys.
Very pragmatic. I respect
Being
it.
shaking so hard right now.
I applaud your pragmatism. Very well. You see, at that, one of the knights behind the High Commandant kind of like steps forward.
Wolf steps forward.
He doesn't step forward like in a way. He's not like.
I know, but Wolf is stupid.
Yeah, he steps forward like towards the High Commandant, and you actually see him grip his shoulder, you see that he's got the very traditional black and gold armor, but you see that his helmet is worked into like a skull visage, and it's got like a gorget, a neck piece that kind of like covers the bottom half. So from the top half, it's like this skull visage, and you can see his eyes kind of glinting from behind them, and you hear like a hushed conversation between the two of them and Riken. And the High Commandant kind of.
Can I hear what it is? Or am I?
Give me a perception check. It's gonna be very high DC.
Okay, perception or yeah, it will.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah, perception for okay. I am not really good at those, so.
Yeah, it's only a plus 12 instead of a plus 18.
No, it's a plus 5. 9.
No clue.
Is there any way I could listen in and maybe try to relay it to Champagne?
Yeah.
Okay. If I can, I'm confident it'll be okay, but let's go.
20. You hear in Riken, this man, in a kind of a sharp tone, is like, you promised me my brother would return and not languish in their hands any longer. The High Commandant goes, I promised I would return your brother, and he will be returned. Now stand down, Johann.
Johann.
Fucking
Yeah,
Heard that name before.
Everyone is named Johann in Empire, man.
There's a lot.
Yeah, that's
there's a lot
like
to-
that's the Riken's Muhammad.
The Empress's name
Wow.
is the Empress's name is Johanna. So,
Wow.
so
Just
he's
wanna
probably
say John.
named for the Empress. Right?
That's like all those guys named Christian.
It's
Yeah.
the Empress in
Yeah.
disguise.
Ooh.
She's just really bad at coming up with an alias.
But you see he kind of steps back.
God, wait, before you finish, I think that maybe it was Dogs or Champagne's Riken aliases when they changed.
It was
One of them was Johann too.
Oh yeah,
That's what I
you're
was
right.
thinking.
Yeah.
Good times.
I
good
thought there
times.
was Johannes, but that's basically Johann.
Yeah, I mean,
Same.
it's right there. Yeah, it's right there.
But you see, he steps back at that. You can even like in this kind of armored form, you can like kind of feel like
He's clenching his fist.
dissatisfaction and like yeah. And you see like he does clench both his fists. His right hand though rests on the pommel of this sharp-looking mace or morning star that he has as his belt. I mean, you see that the gauntlet, his right gauntlet, is a blood red.
Can I insight check that shit?
Sure. Are you inside check? What? What do we inside
Yeah,
check?
like, have I ever seen this kind of armor? Like,
Give me a
what's up with
history
this?
check.
Yeah, what's up with this armor? History. Okay, that's actually good. Okay, 30. What the fuck?
This is
Your family would not really be involved with this, but given your family's kind of still like martial focus, just kind of like in a different lane, you have heard of them. This man seems to be a member of the Order of the Bleeding Fist, a fraternity of Riken Knights, dedicated to fully realizing the Empress's Eroberung or conquest.
I do remember that
And
word.
yeah, they're basically like Riken paladins in a way.
Okay. It's like not to a god,
Paladins-
but
paladins
to
better
the
be, yeah.
empire. Yeah. I know. Okay. Interesting.
The Crown Paladins, basically.
Yeah,
I
Order of the
like
Crown.
these.
Something
I
like
think
that.
I'm gonna.
Order of Conquest, perhaps.
Oh.
As soon as Sweetgrass relays this info to me and I see this guy, I am gonna cast
Oh,
message.
Right, it wasn't Wolf. It wasn't Wolf.
Hey, stop it. I'm not casting anything wrong. It's just message. It's a
Well, let me
cantrip.
look at the components of message.
I think it's
If
somatic
it's just
and
oh,
material.
So you
But
have to do stuff with your
I can-
hands.
I can.
you
They're not
probably
gonna like
shouldn't
that.
do that.
Hey.
Solo
everyone.
casting, you'd
I'm
be
a
totally fine.
sorcerer.
Yeah.
So
I have
Okay.
subtle casting if you want.
I have simulcasting if you
Oh,
guys
okay.
want it. I have it. Don't worry, I'm also a sorcerer. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna say a spell. And God, okay, this is me metagaming. I don't know if I should warn the king or Gideon, because Gideon is the one who's about to kill these guys. I know that maybe that's not the best thing, but this is like planning because I'm pretty sure something's gonna go on. So I want everyone's insight on this.
Why would
Like
you tell
you're
Gideon?
afraid.
Yeah, no, I was thinking Gideon because he's about to burn these guys. So maybe
I mean that order comes from Isabel anyway.
you're right.
So you're just like afraid that he's gonna act out because he's not gonna get his
Yeah.
brother back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't trust
Yeah,
autistic
yeah.
people, I guess, huh?
Holy
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
really
that was
confused.
That was so ableist of Champagne to. No, I'm just
holy
kidding.
shit.
Why would we think that Gideon is going to attack them? They
Oh,
literally
no,
already
no.
shook.
No. Don't. I'm not saying that Gideon's gonna attack them. I'm like, I was thinking maybe to warn Gideon. I'm not saying that Gideon's gonna attack. I'm just warning Gideon. Hey, maybe something's gonna be.
Well, the bro has a mace and not arrows, and Gideon's all the way
No.
across the field, so I
I-
think.
I was
think it-
saying that maybe Gideon, because I forgot that he's already preparing the spell. So Gideon is out of the table. I was thinking maybe warn Isabel will be the right thing to do. But no, I think maybe I don't do shit and let's just.
I mean, I do kind of feel like maybe you should tell Isabel that this guy that just stepped up is
Yeah, it could be a bargaining chip.
clearly very tense and
Mm-hmm.
might do something.
Yeah, I was thinking Gideon because I forgot about the fact that he is already preparing the spell. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Isabel. I'm gonna say exactly what. I mean, it was Sweetgrass who told me this via telepathical
Yeah.
link, so I'm gonna tell her exactly that.
It's like telephone right now.
And I'm
So-
also
What are you saying to King Isabel?
that this guy is asking for his brother, and they're like saying, "Hey, I wanted my brother back," and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna have your brother back. It's just wait a second," and like something shift is going on between these two guys.
Okay.
So be on guard.
Yeah, I mean, you get Isabel kind of cocks her head at this, but then does not respond.
Okay.
You see the sense that she has internalized this information.
Okay.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
Whew.
She needs some time to think.
But I mean, yeah. You see the High Commandant get up. King Isabel gets up, and as you know, some kind of like parting words. You hear the High Commandant go, cheer up, Fraulein. You are opposed to further conflicts. But history is written in the crucible of war. These next few months, these next few years will be remembered for generations. And he kind of grins, like maddeningly almost, like insanely. Before he reaches up and pulls the visor down on his helmet, and he gives a hollow, like sounding whistle from beneath his helmet, and all the stuff gets packed up, and you see one of the servants brings over like a ornate, like beautifully carved, like wooden stool that the High Commandant steps on, and then steps onto the stirrups of his horse and mounts it. And as he kind of wheels it around, he kind of shouts his hand up in like kind of a greeting or like a wave, and he's like, "It was a pleasure to meet all of you. I pray to the gods above that we meet again under more strenuous circumstances."
Wolf's gonna start walking forward.
Goodbye. Kill you later.
Grab him. Put my hand on his shoulder.
Jermaine actually grabs you, your elbow, Wolf, and he's like, "It's not worth it. Let him go."
Yeah, Wolf. You want to be able to look him in his eyes when you kill him.
With that, you see, there's kind of almost like this, like, you almost hear like a sigh of relief or like of tension being loosening as, you know, those like nearest saw like a handshake occur, and so like word kind of immediately kind of spreads that some agreement has been reached, and so there's kind of an easing of tension as the soldiers around you guys kind of slacken in relief. But you see Isabel is still very tense, and immediately she kind of turns, and she's like, "Gideon, get them back to Parrotsburg. Make sure they're fed." And he's like, "Of course, Your Grace." And he's like, "I can just teleport all the time, every day, like 6 times. No worries. I'm always able to teleport. It's not exhausting." But again, he Shiakazi or something, you know, he summons another teleporting circle, and him and the prisoners are gone in a flash. What's up?
I have a question. Is the commandant looking back to the, like, in a menacing way? Is he just leaving? Or they just packing up?
Yeah, he turns. He doesn't look back at all. He just turns.
Okay. There's no, like, ulterior motive or some shit like they're trying to do.
Give me an insight check.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how to express it. I'm just trying to know, if they're gonna try to do something right now.
We want to know if this is it.
Exactly. Oh.
Great roll.
Sorry,
yeah. Awesome.
Shut up, everyone! Shut up! Shut up.
What, creep?
Damn.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So what,
22 is
22?
actually. Yeah, 22.
22. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. You do get the sense that there was like some kind of sick genuineness to what he said, where he wants both sides to be at full strength. You know, he wants a battle. You know, he wants
Mhm.
something that, you know, you get the sense something that will add to
Something
his
for the
his already long roll of honors or something. You know, he wants something like that. And so,
he wants his own Waterloo, his own
yeah,
was
and you get the sense that, you know, this guy was not, you know, he is a general, he's a strategist, but he is also, you know, a bit full of himself. So a kind of like deceptive thing like this isn't exactly in this guy's wheelhouse, you know. And kind of, you maybe also lean on maybe some stories you've heard about the Rune Drexlers and what they're like and stuff.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, he definitely, I mean, he seems fucked up and he seems giddy with the excitement of further conflict. But I think even like if you wait a few moments, you see the Rykins also begin to kind of move and begin to break up their camp and stuff, just like he said they would.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Well, now we just have to reassure we get our prisoners.
We're not gonna make it without reinforcements.
No, we're not. Isabel says, Callan, this was all? This was all you could bring? And Callan kind of grimaces and he's like, Your Grace, the people are spent. We take any more, there will be no one to harvest come the season. Then the kingdom will starve. Francis has drawn up some options, and he's expressed them to me. Of course, it is within your right to further press the citizenry, but as I said, that will have dire consequences. There are, however, quite a number of men and women that have seen your absence and the bulk of the military's absence as a chance to turn brigand or turn criminal. The dungeons, as Francis says, the dungeons of Vendrora are overflowing with ne'er-do-wells, and conscripting them is a viable option, though not without its risk. Men fighting because they're forced to, especially those that have already displayed certain criminality, might not be trustworthy on the battlefield. What of the treasury? Mercenaries. That is an option. However, Francis explained to me that many mercenary bands are employed by the Empire or by the dukes or governors of the Midlands. And even then, many mercenary bands that aren't under any conflicting employ as well, their prices are exorbitant. It would take some time to move gold up this way to pay them.
Oh my god. Nothing. Are you guys hearing that?
No.
Okay, perfect. I'm missing.
What?
Oh.
Nothing. Peru is
Are you-
playing. It's football. Football night. Everyone is. Holy shit! Wait. Yeah. It's
I thought I heard
literally
like
that.
somebody shout or something just now.
Yeah, they're clapping like crazy. Holy shit.
King Isabel kind of seems to think, and then she's like, "But we are not the only ones the Empire are fighting. We need allies. Allies that have already been holding their own against the Empire. Together,
Does that mean we're going north?
Corinth. Corinth is... For decades, the Empire has made minimal progress into the north. However, those legions are very experienced. Taking them out would go a long way.
Should have killed him then and there.
I mean, unless you want us to go free Tristane over there. Points in general direction.
Yes, the remnants of the Kingdom of Tristane. Arafast has been besieged for years and has been holding. If we were to relieve them... And then Count goes, and the Dukes of the Inland Sea are, from what I understand, chafing under the Riken leash.
Would we have to like pass through Autoberg to get to
That's
Terra?
what I feel like. We got ships.
Where did they go? Oh, like all the way back down?
Yes. That
We'll
would be
sail
the best.
through Autoberg.
The best.
But
way.
Autoberg sounds more fun!
Come
She
on,
kind
we'll
of turns
go
and
get
she's
capital.
like, well then, I guess, my ever-reliable troll slayers, I see I have another assignment for you, should you be willing.
Are you for real?
Yeah, we quit.
Oh man.
God, do we really have anything better to do? I'm in.
You're not
Really?
binded to my service in any way. If you wish to leave now, you may leave. But know that
Everyone looks at each other.
you'll be walking away from the chance to shape the future of this continent.
Come on, Wolf, let's go kill some more Rikens.
Well, that's why I'm here in the first place.
Whatever.
Lashander.
She kind of holds a hand up and she's like, do not agree to anything yet. We have time of rest. Take it. Take the day. Take 2 days. However long you feel that you need. You are,
No days.
as I said, my weapon. You are probably my greatest weapon. If you are not sharp, then, well, we're all in danger.
We're her special little adventurers.
Mhm. And you guys are, I mean, I won't, Stress is level 13, that is incredibly powerful,
Mm-hmm.
in the context of, mundane
Not
people.
powerful enough.
Well,
Not level 20.
that's true.
I can't do that.
Um,
blink, 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 blink.
Level 20.
Right fucking now.
Yeah.
Right fucking now.
Oh, also,
Wait a second.
Gideon has made these potions. He found
Found
he
them.
siphoned the bone
Uh-oh.
marrow from a Tarask and made these potions.
Oh, yo.
If you drink them, he
Yeah.
says that you'll be instantly like
Level
twice
20.
as powerful.
I don't even know what level
Go.
20 is, but you guys will be level 20.
He
That's what
kept
they
throwing
said.
around level 20 and tier 4 or tier 5, one of those, I don't remember. So she just shrugs now. But yeah, she's like I will discuss with my council next steps. Hopefully a more solidified plan for you all. But
Oh man.
you've gone through a lot already on my orders. I've stolen years from you unintentionally. So
Okay, maybe stop talking.
I need it to be known that you are not. I do not own you. I do not want to be like her.
Don't talk like that to the fucking king.
No. You're my
No,
friends.
I was talking to Wolf.
No, I know.
Okay.
And she's like, no. You're all my friends. I want nothing more than for you to talk like that to me.
Wow, when you say it
That
like
fucking
that,
bitch.
Not
whore
no
cunt.
not no weird
Holy fuck.
psychosexual way.
So, holy shit!
No,
I would like to
you didn't
consider
say
you
that.
all also my counsel, you all have different perspectives on everything, and I do not want to be a despot. So please, take...
Well, this is all Dog's fault anyway, so...
What?
That's so funny, because it's just
Holy
so funny
shit.
working with kids, how quickly they can just go from, like, 0 to, like, full scream. Like, just...
Oh, holy shit,
I know.
wait, Jenny,
I was at
Jenny, that
Bixby
was
Middle
such a
School
good
today.
scream. Holy
Bro.
fuck.
Bixby Middle School. Oh,
Why?
did you get hired to get the
Wait,
kids
wait,
ice
wait.
cream?
At the fucking I was on the fucking
Oh.
truck today.
No.
Jay,
not
are
the
you
truck.
recording this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do
I
scream,
need
do
that
yell,
scream. Oh,
do yell.
that scream.
yeah.
That was
Dog
that was probably for me
crazy.
top 10 best screams in the whole campaign. Holy shit.
But yeah, she's like, please take time to rest, recenter yourselves. I'm sure there's lots of catching up.
Yes, this is a lot to
I
consider.
can't wait to work on this puzzle box.
Let's
Um,
go Spirit 2.
Oh, that?
That's her horse.
But yeah, I mean, she kind of starts to turn to confer to Callan, and you know, time will be a bit loose. You know, I'm not gonna be like, and then we walk back to camp, and then we walk to camp. But
Sure.
as you guys kind of get ready to leave, or go about, you know, your downtime, if you will, suddenly the air becomes charged with energy. A weird kind of pressure you can all feel in your heads. Your teeth kind of almost seem to vibrate, and you get sort of an ozone-y taste in your mouth. And Isabel kind of furrows her brow, and suddenly, betwixt all of you, in the midst of all of you, once more, the grass suddenly begins to smolder with magical energy before suddenly kind of erupting, sending you all back a bit. In a bolt of light, you see a familiar pair of diminutive forms, and you hear,
Oh,
So What'd we miss?
Oh, you little bitch.
Griswold!
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Scared us.
And now they're here.
Brother.
Good. I was
I
was
wanted to
going
tell
to-
the king that she's doing a great work. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She breaks down crying.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, should be Christ too. Oh,
Fuck.
Mm.
they cry.
Yeah, I was about to.
Wolf wanted to get more mad, but
Yeah.
I
he'd be like,
respect
That
it.
went nowhere.
Well,
There's progress.
I wanted to go shopping for my downtime, but forgot that Griswold is very far away.
now he's back, baby.
Now he's back.
True, true.
Shopping episode.
Let's.
Oh, come on, we didn't even get paid.
Can't help but notice that
Dog and I did.
Isabel was once
Yeah,
again
that's
being-
25 gold.
Yeah, that's gonna go a long
What,
way.
Jay? Hey, everyone. Jay's talking.
Just
Sorry.
Isabel was once again being told what she was by
Oh,
that guy.
God.
Fuck.
I hated it.
The experience of women.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I can't believe I can't believe the GM, a man,
Mhm.
Yeah.
is
Right,
That's me.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruh, I know Champagne is
It's a little sus.
Putting on Twitter right
really
now.
problematic. I know. This
Queer.
chapter, this episode was really problematic. I'm gonna have to hit Twitter right now. Woke up to me.
Woke up to me, my X-Men.
Then Champagne is like with the king is like, I know, girl, I know those dirty men, those racket men. They think they can tell us what to do. You know what? They ain't shit, girl. They ain't shit.
Yeah, who was he? He doesn't know me.
Yeah, girl, yeah.
I'll show them who I really am.
what does she mean by that?
She starts working out.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hello.
Holy fuck.
Whoa.
This is awesome.
Yo.
Raven who?
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Oh my god.
Raven's happy
Raven
at the
fans
circus.
be like,
Yo.
Holy shit! Epilepsy warning on that. Yeah.
you guys are an epileptic, are you? No,
No,
it
we're
doesn't
good.
belong in the. Yeah, the
I'll
fucking
never be more
shoulders.
Fuck. His golden eye.
He's so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten to kill anything in so long. It's been like 3 episodes.
It's gonna be a bit longer, bud.
Oh man, I accidentally missed the greatest joke I could have told tonight. When Griswold appeared, I could have went, Gideon!
Hey. I'll edit it in.
Retcon.
Oh, it's too
We
late.
still got time. We still got time.
Too late.
He just got here.
episode right away.
Wait,
Huh?
I'm not
Huh?
finished with my drawing. Wait, no,
Okay.
no, please.
Let them cook. Let them cook.
Hurry.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
so
sorry.
glad he didn't show up when the Rykins were still here. That would have been a nightmare.
Why? No, don't be so mean to Griswold.
What?
Like,
They
yeah,
would've been
I get it,
open
he can
fire! They're casting a spell!
Yeah.
You guys just don't understand Griswold the way I do.
Marcella could have sealed that deal though.
Oh yeah, she's a queen. Uh-huh.
Hello?
With the big
I see.
penis.
Yeah, the big con piece.
Hmm.
Oh Oh, I'm peeing myself so fucking hard right now.
Huh?
What?
I
What
am
did you say?
peeing
Did they
myself right
stutter?
now.
Oh.
No,
Oh
I
yeah.
am.
Okay.
I am holding my pee again.
Oh, what? Go piss,
I
Just go.
I gotta finish this. I can't.
bro.
You guys don't understand. I gotta.
I really don't.
A UTI is waiting for you when you get back to your desk.
Oh, you could hold your pee like once. Well, as a treat. Come on.
Yeah, thank you, Chase. Thank you for getting me. You're a real one.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Oh,
Hey,
I love you, Johnny.
roaring time.
Why'd you make him even hotter? I didn't think that was possible.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about what IGN says at all.
I know, but I just thought it was funny that IGN gave it like an 8, and then this is just funny that IGN Brazil gave it a 9.5.
what? Well,
Monster
most
Hunter
rock.
Wilds. Yeah.
Okay. That's